this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have a pretty masculine card for you guys today. I hope that you can see the image through all the shine. Let me try to get it a little bit. Let me turn this light off that I have. See if that helps. Oh yeah, I think that helps a lot. Takes the glare off. Okay, now I'll turn it back on. Okay, so this is a masculine card I made. This is the black ice technique. I have never tried this. This was the first card I tried it on, and I don't know if you guys can see really close right there. The paper turned on me a little bit, and so I didn't get any of the first mark on that, so it didn't turn out as good as I would have hoped. But I have another one that I did that I'll be posting following this one in a couple of days. So if you're interested, you can stay tuned for that. So I'm going to use Balmy Blue for my card base. And then I'm going to bring in one of my mats. I'm trying to use up all the Christmas ones that I have. You're going to need Versamark ink, Stays-On ink. I'm using the Timeless Label Punch. I'm also using the Silver Metallic Thread. And I'm also using, I'm not sure, they sent me these when I was a display stamper, so I can't remember the name, but it's the gold and the silver pearls, but I cannot remember their name. I'm going to use the Waterfront stamp set. I'm going to use this image here, and then I'm going to use the sentiment there. And then I'm using the Best Catch stamp set, and we're not using any of the dies, but it does come with dies. This is on the discontinued list if anybody's interested. It makes me very sad because I love that stamp set. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So what I did to start out on my card, it's going to open like this, but I turned it this way, and I just took my Stays-On ink pad, and I just ran it down the front. And that's okay if you do like that right there. And I did it both ways just because I wanted this black at each end, okay? So that's what I did there. Then I'm going to take my Memento ink pad, and I'm going to ink up. I'm just going to move this out of the way so I don't accidentally use it. So I'm just going to stamp these little dots just all over in randomness on the front of the card. And I'm going off on the side as well. And I just gave this a nice covering. I just thought it added a little bit of extra texture to the card. Honestly, it did kind of remind me of like the fish bubbles. I'm not going to lie. That's what I thought of when I saw that. Okay, let's move this out of the way and that out of the way. That's all we're going to do for this right now. So now we'll bring in the foil sheet. And then I have a scrap piece of paper that I'm going to use to hold this piece down that's not moving. I am actually going to put a little bit of snail on the back to try to help to hold that, because it, like I said, it did move. So let's just kind of push that down, okay? So again, we're just going to take our Stays-On, and you're just going to run it all the way down the sides. And you can run it in whatever direction you want. And I probably got a little bit too much because it's probably going to interfere with my image, because my image, as you can see in the other one, was kind of hard to see. We'll see. I'm new at this, so we will see what happens. Okay, let's grab our guy, and I am going to use the Stays-On to ink him up and stamp him. So just ink that everywhere, and then we're just going to stamp him right in the center. Okay, and then just, so you can see, I should have kind of went light where he was at. Up close and impersonal, you can see it. It does show up really well. You want to make sure, this is a very important step, you need to dry this step here before you do anything else. I'm going to try to do this while my heat tool is still hot. I'm going to cover this back up since we're done with that. So we're just going to take the Versamark ink and let's go ahead and pop this out really quick. Okay, and then we'll just put that right in the center. Okay, and then I have this cute little, not so cute paper clip. And I'm going to take silver embossing powder. I get these spoons, in case you're new and have never watched my channel before. I get my little containers and my spoons at Dollar Tree. I absolutely love these containers and the spoons fit right down in there. Love it. And for $1, and you get a lot of spoons in the container too. You get a whole pack of spoons, maybe 20. That is all set, and I put that on there just because that heat tool gets really hot and I didn't want to burn my finger. Okay, now we can start putting this together. I'm going to move this out of the way because I'm sure it is full of embossing powder. I love to heat emboss, but oh my gosh, that powder drives me nuts when it gets everywhere. I hate it. So let's just go ahead and put... Let me see if I popped that up on dimensionals. I did, so we'll pop that up. I thought I did. I thought it looked like it had a little bit of dimension to it there. So we'll pop this up. I think I popped both of them up, this one and the foil sheet. So we'll do the same. Just trying to straighten that paper out a little bit. And then you're just going to place this right in the center. Okay. And if you wanted to, if that's going to bug you because you only have one, you could have like accidentally made another one over there on purpose on that side. But I'm okay with that. Kind of makes it unique. And it's not really bothering me. So I'm not going to be too worried about it. Okay, I'm just trying to flatten out the foil sheet there. Is a little bit bowed in the middle. And I would suggest if you do want to use the stamp set, because I love the stamp set, I would go very lightly on the left side where you know the man is going to be, because it does make it a little bit hard to see him. In person it doesn't, but on camera I'm sure it does. Okay, then we're going to take our metallic thread, and then I just take my fingers and I'm going to wrap it around there. Keep my fingers spread a little bit. Hold on, I'm going to start over because it missed one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 is good. I'm trying to find my scissors. And then I like to try to find where my 2 end pieces are. I'm going to kind of do like a figure 8 with that. This is where it really is hard when you have old eyes and you're trying to see. So can you see these 2 little pieces are sticking out? We'll take care of those in just a minute. Let me show you. See if you guys can see it against that. See the 2 end pieces right there? You can either fold those in now and bring them to the middle like so. Or you could just clip them off. And then I have a little extra piece, it looks like. Then I just took, I can't find any of my stuff. I just took a dimensional and placed it right in the center, and that kind of holds all of that together for you for the time being. Okay, and then just place